Hello everyone, and welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm glad you're here. So I made a display stand for my son's lightsaber hilt that he did in the Build a Lightsaber at Walt Disney World. So I started out with a couple of pieces of XPS foam and glued them together. Then I cut up some foam board pieces to make the final shape. Once I got all the foam board pieces glued on, then it was time to glue on some old, I think it's floral tape from making like fake bouquet flowers or something. But it has some cool texture to it and it was the right width. And then once all those pieces were glued on, then I put Mod Podge glue on the outside of them to make them stiffer and to coat them and cover them. And once that Mod Podge glue was dry, then I spray painted it with a satin finish gray paint. Trying out some sponge dabbing technique for the first time, pretty much. Just trying to make it look maybe a little more natural, stonish, maybe concrete kind of. Once the sponge paint had dried, then I went back and repainted all of the strips covering the edges to bring them back out again so that you could see them better. And then once I had those all painted and dried, then it was time to dry brush them with a little bit lighter gray color to bring out the textures that floral tape had in it. Then once that was done, it was time to start painting all of the little fiddly bits that I made. I guess sometimes people call them greebles, I think. I called them fiddly bits. It was a lot of fun making those. Being that this was something I was trying to make to look like from the Star Wars universe, I tried going with muted colors when I did use color, because they don't seem to use very much bright colors, at least on the Rebel and good guy side. Once all the fiddly bits were painted and dried, then it was time to prep them for other parts and get them put onto the stand. And once all those parts were dry, then I started using some super glue and just glued the bits in where I wanted them. This first one was my favorite. I just love how it came out. I apologize for some of this. My hands were kind of in the way and didn't really show very well what I was doing. Sorry about that. Once all the fiddly bits were glued on, then it was time to start putting in some wires, connecting things, just adding a little bit more to the whole project. This is when it really starts coming together great. up until this point, my original plan for the actual part that would hold the lightsaber hilt was kind of up in the air. I had some plastic parts I was going to use, decided not to because I didn't like them. So I made these XPS foam pieces and painted them, glued them in place. And while I'm getting this second part done, I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and I will see you in the next video.